One. I welcome those who are watching online, either through the television or social media platforms. Welcome and God bless you. May the Lord do you good. May the Lord reach you and minister to you the point of your need. It is a blessing to be in the house of God early in the morning. Every time we come to the house of God, there is something for us. I want to continue from where I left last Sunday, talking about maintaining a blessed life. Maintaining a blessed life after coming from generational curses. We took some days, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, to pray and fast. And I appreciate everybody who participated in that. And we proclaimed blessing. And that same day, on Wednesday night, the Lord appeared to me and He showed me something. And He showed a house that had been swept clean, a compound that had been swept clean. But in the store, a snake came from the forest and it hid itself in the store. But I saw brothers go to the store. They took the snake. They were killing the snake. I was there, and many people were just beating the snake. The snake was not dying, but I saw, actually I had the Spirit of God tell me, take a sword and cut the head of the snake. Take a sword, don't just beat it. Take a sword and cut the head. And I took a sword. I was going to cut the head of the snake. Then the Lord woke me up at a time of my prayer. Then the Lord spoke to me, said to me, many people come out of curses. Many families, after such kind of teachings, after following procedures of prayer and fasting, denouncing and stuff like that, when people come out of generational curses, they escape. But because they don't know how to maintain a blessed life, the enemy, Matthew chapter 12 verse 43, it says, when an unclean spirit, it can be a demon spirit, it can be a curse, it can be a sickness in the family, it can be a spell in the marriage, it can be a wickedness in the business or career. When unclean spirit goes out of a man, he goes through dry places. The unclean spirit, the spell, the curse, the demon, it goes to dry places seeking for rest, and it finds nowhere. Going around Turkana, going around the places, dry places, Ukambani, places like that. Then he says, I will return to my house from which I came from. When he comes back into your house and he finds the house is not empty, it is not actually set and they put in order. And I tell you the truth, I had not even considered this. When the Lord showed me the place had been swept, it had been kept neat, but something was amiss. That's why the serpent came back. It says when it comes back and it finds the place is empty and it is not swept. Go to verse 14 first. Let's finish 44. 44. The place is not kept and it is not in order. It is not put in order. Three things. He comes. So curses, demonic spells, satanic empowerment, disfavor and plagues of trouble, climatic hardship, spells of unproductivity and unfruitfulness. When all these things go out, negative calamities and adversity, when they go, they come back to check, is a place kept, is a place empty, is a place clean, is a place in order. The Bible says, verse 45, once he finds a place, then he goes and takes with him 7 other spirits which are more wicked, 7 other wicked spirits, 7 other wicked demons, 7 other wicked curses, 7 other wicked calamities, 7 other wicked sicknesses, 7 other unproductive spirits. And the Bible says they are more wicked than himself, and they enter and they dwell in the life of that person. And the last state of that person is even worse than the first one. So shall it be also with this wicked generation. Ladies and gentlemen, it is one thing to be born again. It is another thing to maintain salvation. It is one thing to be delivered. It is another thing to maintain deliverance. It is one thing to be blessed. It is another thing to maintain a blessing. It is one thing to be married. It is another thing to maintain a marriage. It is one thing to get a position of leadership. It is another thing to maintain the position. You must understand the fact that a door has opened for you to be elevated to a certain level. It doesn't guarantee it will always be there. You must know, how can I maintain this status? How can I better myself in this career? How can I better myself in this profession and even spirituality? Many people have gotten to the pinnacle of their lives. They got to the excellence of their lives. They got to the victory of their lives. But because they did not know how to maintain it there, that's why you hear people who were on top, very soon they are down. People were eating with kings, now they are dining with paupers. People who were at the top of everything, top of management, top of business, top in church, top in ministry, but sooner or later they crumble down. They are down. They are nowhere. You meet with them, they have lost their glory, they have lost their power, they have lost their position, they have lost their most of the things, because they did not know. After the demon went out, it usually goes to survey and it comes back to look. If the place is inadequate, then the demon will come stronger, then the curse will become more stronger, then the problem will become more stronger. My prayer this morning is the Lord would deliver you. I said the Lord would deliver you, and He who has delivered you will sustain you in that deliverance. You have to learn, how can I sustain myself in that blessing? Somebody say, I am blessed. How can you sustain yourself? Me to know